Yeah, guys, it's really fucking shit, honestly. I have suffered a lot now. Like, you can realize that my voice has changed a couple bits. And that's because, I'm suffering from, asthma. Basically, 50 to 70% of my lung capacity is completely toast. I cannot even talk for, hours straight anymore. I can't breathe when the guy gave me, a breathing tube test, it was so below limits. It was like, how the fuck are you even still, even breathing? It's actually crazy. The highest I could was, 1 knot under the limit, or 2 knots. I'll just get something. I have had, a difficult year now. This is one of the worst years of my life. Honestly, 2025, not worth it. Worst years of my life. The old fucking, I hope this year is going to be the best. I'm going to get a girlfriend. I'm going to get everything. What I should have honestly have done is stick by my feelings and quit during March when I felt uncomfortable by my job. And I should have just quit, realizing that I'm not going to get a fucking girlfriend. I'm not going to get really any respect from this job. And even if I work super duper hard, I'm still going to get a paid a regular fucking paycheck of $250 something every 2 weeks. It's fucking nothing, it's about $600 or $700 a month. It's literally unemployment benefits, or even paying more for that. It's actually crazy how fucking little you get paid. Because I work a lot physically, and my lung capacity is absolutely shit. I'm not able to talk, sing anymore. Talking is hard. My voice is just fucking toast. So it impacts a lot more than I actually think it does. I have to use this respirator now, or this asthma fucking thing, and breathe through it 4 times a day. So I don't get a permanent, I can get heartbeats, and I can get problems, because I do actually have asthma attacks every 2 weeks or something. And then I can barely breathe, and that's when I usually talk for 20 minutes when driving and shit, and it's just crazy. My mom thinks allergies. I have no allergies when I'm with my cats. I don't cry or something. The irritation in my eyes right now is because I think I got a less than a millimeter, or less than a fucking droplet of degreaser on my eyes, or eyelids, and it just transferred into my eyes, and I haven't been, losing any of my vision or anything. I've been using this water droplets and shit, and I sprayed a shit ton of water, and I'm thinking about buying some eye cleaners, but that's for emergencies only. They don't actually really work, that much. And I got some perfume, and I because these stores have a perfume fucking thing where you can literally just spray it on a fucking piece of cardboard and you can smell it. And I just grabbed a couple of those sticks, and I in general just I got something on my eye, my right eye, And I don't think it was directly in my cornucopia or my eye, but the white areas, I think. But I was spraying the shit ton of water, and it was like super high pressure either. A little bit of red, but it went away. I could see a little bit foggy and shit, and it's like, it's a perfume, so it's like 70 to 90% alcohol. It was a Nike Urbanite Spicy Road, I think it was called, and I got like a dash of it somehow on my fucking eye when I was like waving the fucking thing to smell it, because they always do that. And the perfume is like actually dog shit. I just wanted to test how it smelled from like a mile away. My right eye is kind of fucked. I had problems with my right eye beforehand. It was like it couldn't zoom in properly. Everything was shit. It didn't work as it was, and I was always like nearsighted. And yeah, it just completely fucking doesn't work now. Like, I have to wear glasses when I'm driving, because I can't see long distance that much. So I just look completely fucking ugly. I just look ugly. I love women wearing glasses for some reason. I absolutely want a girlfriend with glasses. I don't know why. I just find it, like, women with glasses super attractive. Especially when they're like redheads, or like they look kind of Spanish, or like have like that hazel look with freckles and shit. I love that. Like brunettes and stuff. But like that's really nothing about this. And I like got tinnitus and like a really noticeable hearing loss, so I haven't been able to wear like these fucking headphones, and my brother keeps stealing them to like smash his drum kit with, and it doesn't really fucking work, you know. My headphones, like I can just notice the difference, even though pinch wise my right ear is technically better, but I lost like something at the 6K hertz limit, they said, and like I lost more on my left ear than I actually did on my right ear, and your left ear is basically, your left ear is more toast. And I noticed that during like these hearing test things on my app, and I realized that. And it was like at the higher pinches and stuff, but it's not noticeable that you require fucking hearing aids per se. And then number 2, I got like autism diagnosis. Like I can't, like I just have to like ask them a questions, and I'm like on this testing phase, and I really can't talk about my problems. They just don't want to listen to it. They just want to ask like, why do you think it's you're autistic, you know? And here's all these tests, and I'm in the testing phase, so I'm, you know, literally about to get it, because it's not Asperger's. I can literally say I have to like get the autism shit, and if I get it, I will keep my job. If not, I have to leave this winter, you know. I have to basically leave February, January. And I think that's probably the most healthiest for me, because I'm working with a lot of these greasers and rim tire cleaners and shit. The whole shit chemical wise during car detailing, you know, it looks so satisfying on YouTube and shit, but that shit is awful for your health unless you are like have perfect like it's just not fucking possible to like do it, because like I work with like an Arabic guy, and he doesn't really give a shit about protecting. Like, you don't wear safety glasses, you don't wear like, you wear like a fine dust mask, but not like a respirator mask or whatever the fuck, because those are too expensive for like dealing with cars. So you get a fine dust one. And I think the reason why I had lung issues is because I think I I sanded a nut to fit my Stratocaster, and it was from Temu, and it didn't even fit, it broke. But I think the fine dust from it must have been able to breathe in a little bit, even though I wore like a COVID mask. And I was just fucked, completely dog shit fucked. I can't, like, my voice is completely fucked. Like, I can barely talk. I can barely fucking do shit. And I sound like I'm fucking dying, all the time. It's just really shit because I used to have like a voice. I used to have the lungs for everything. Now I barely fucking can go. Like, I have to basically drive home and prepare myself to drive places, because I can't fucking breathe properly. Um, I work with NOV, and being a NOV, like in a benefits program, like even if you're fucking employed, you're just viewed as a fucking creep. A fucking like you're stealing people's tax money. You're doing basically everything to fucking ruin the society, even though like you're not working on unemployment benefits. You're literally working for your money, and like I just don't fucking feel like I'm able to work, and I want to quit, but I don't want to, steal people's money or something. I just want to have a different job, like, that doesn't require chemicals and all this shit that rapes your lungs and rapes everything that you ever loved and stuff. Like, it's just absolutely fucked, and I don't think your lungs can ever heal. That's the problem, like, literally, I don't think your lungs clean yourself. Like, there's literally either you're completely fine in a couple of days, like in 2 weeks everything's fine, or you're fucked for the rest of your life. There's absolutely nothing in between. Either you're fucked for the rest of your life and permanently damaged, and you like your basically gears are fucking limited, and then like, or it's like a headache and it goes away. It's absolutely fucking crazy how fucked, and sensitive and your lungs are delicate. Oh, your eyes are delicate. Your ears are delicate. What the fuck is not delicate anymore? Like, what the fuck, how the fuck is it even legal to do this shit, Because I did wear, like, respirators all time, all day, and it still fucked everything. I have been just, like, dealing with, like, fucking vision loss, too, but, like, it's not terrifyingly bad. I just can't see, like, straight lines from long ahead. So it's not terrible. I have, like, had nerve damage in my hands and stuff, and I've been just dealing with that stuff now for a while. It's not like it's painful touching shit, but, like, touching strings and frets and shit, I do not want to feel like I'm going to get a cold feeling, and then I'm, because that might be just blood flow, or my nerves are literally disconnecting, I don't know. But I just literally get a cold, and my dad tells me just to visit a nerve fucking center, even though they're just going to tell me your hands are fucked and we can't do anything about it. They can't give you a pill or a cream or anything to stimulate health regrowth or whatever the fuck, they don't have any solutions for anything. Unless you're sick or dealing with, like, mushrooms, or like you have, like, a fucking headache or cold, or like anything remotely close to that. Like, if you just have a disease or something, they can treat you. But if you have damage or, like, scars or anything, like, you're fucked. You're so fucked. There's absolutely nothing they can give you unless, like, something to soothe you while you're still fucking dying or suffering, And, like, I have, like, had nerve damage in my hand. Like, jerking off has been a little bit more difficult. And I really just don't have the energy anymore to do it, Because, like, your lungs literally impact how your health, and, it stimulates everything, your blood flow, everything's connected to your lungs. And, like, when it's fucked, I could have just gone studying, for a couple of years, and I wouldn't have, like, this long-term health damage, But my brother and my mom has asthma, but I think I got asthma because of damage. I don't think it was because, like, if I just stayed home and played video games and not worked a single day, I would have been fine. I wouldn't have had nerve damage out of my eye. I wouldn't have vision loss. I wouldn't have nerve damage in my hands, and I wouldn't have, tinnitus. And, like, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a single fucking, companion in my life. Like, that helps me out. I'm stuck in my parents' home. I'm not able to leave. you know, because like it's just so expensive living alone, and I'm not a apprentice, so I can't even afford, you know, to live alone. And the problem about being living alone is that, like, I don't feel like I can take care of myself, honestly, because I can't keep constantly burning myself, you know, and shit like that. The reason why I have nerve issues in my hand is because I burned my fucking fingers with like boiling hot water, and I literally just like did first aid, like I put it immediately in a sink. There's no there's nothing outside that looks damaging. A little bit of few hairs and shit, but like all the skin's intact, everything's fine. There's no burn marks. But the nerves are kind of weird, you know. It just feels like it's not 100% there. And like I'm suffering with like PTSD, you know, issues. Like I still get like rages and stuff, like because like I got swatted and people accused me in a community college. Like I don't think it's community college. It's like a folk high school. In North Scandinavia, we have these sort of places where you take a gap year and you can just waste 7K or like 70K on a fucking place. And the expensiver ones, you can actually have a girlfriend and you can actually fuck, you know, you can actually have like a functioning social life and girlfriends and stuff. But like if you're a poor guy, like if you're a country guy, like you're treated like a fucking second class or first class, like third class. Like, you're not treated equally. You're treated like an actual hillbilly retard, you know, like, you're not able, like, as soon as you say like, where you come from, people will start turning their backs, you know. And, you know, I had a girlfriend there. I don't think so. I think it was just a situationship. It lasted for like 2 weeks until she broke up when I tried to talk to her about her Instagram and, like, her fucking, you know, why she's so weird, you know, and she's probably just wanted to fuck, honestly. I don't think, like, she was even interested in me as a person, honestly. I was kind of obsessed with her. I did tell her that I liked her, like, immediately, and I just wanted to get to know her, and, like, she immediately, like, just wanted to fucking watch a movie, and, you know, fuck, I don't know why. I don't know. It's just, she was 21 and I was 18, and I'm 20 now, you know. I'm suffering with this PTSD shit, you know, getting swatted, getting falsely accused of being a school shooter, you know, because like I was dealing with depression after she broke up with me, and I didn't talk to anyone. I just locked myself in my room and started drawing, you know. And people started getting these drawings out, and like most of them were just flowers, and you know, I just picked out genres and I just drawed whatever the fuck I had in my head, and it wasn't like I wanted to kill people or anything like that. It was just like most of it was like, some of it was abstract, some of it was just rectangles. Like it was just a bunch of shit I was throwing at the wall and seeing what was sticking. And some people would just, you know, go into my room or take pictures or screenshot the fuck out of what I was doing. And I just turn off my phone almost every day I go to sleep, and, you know, I just got a knock on my door and got 4 fucking dudes breaking into my room, and they didn't tell me anything, like, until I was a day later, and I was just like, you know, and I came back, and I was like, they threatened to sue the fuck out of me if I actually stayed in the school, so I was just forced to quit, and, you know, I've been just dealing with getting swatted, you know, like, falsely accused of being that, while I was just trying to, you know, find community, you know, and like, I kinda don't regret it, because like it costs so much fucking money to go there. I think they were actually like 70K or 40K for a tuition or something. Like for a whole year there was a fucking 40K, you know, and just 40K to get laid. Like, fuck my life, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. So I opted for like a cheaper school, which was like local, and I was thinking about the price and the geographical proximity. So like, if my parents could pick me up, I would be happy, and, you know, I could spend a little bit of time home, and I could just drive back, because it was just like a 1 hour drive away. And I just liked it there, you know, and like the other place was like this artsy, nerdy manga arts cosplay esports kind of school. It's kind of common in Norway, but not too common. And I was just like, do a little bit of art, but I wasn't doing anything that they were telling me to, but I just did my art. And my art face just went away because like I felt pain whenever I picked up a pencil. I just didn't fucking want to draw. You know, it physically hurt me. And I didn't want to keep going because it just hurt my head, you know, it just really fucked me over. It was just this art block, you know. I was done. I did everything I was supposed to do, you know, that October and September phase, and you know, I just completely stuck with this depression. You know, what the fuck do I do now? You know, I have no friends. I'll never make friends. I can't make friends. You know, and there was a couple of women who were interested in me. You know, and they were, but I didn't take the hint, so they started blocking me immediately, or you know, just ignoring the fuck out of me, and they want to make small talk. And they found other guys, you know, to get laid with, and you know, they didn't want to talk to me at all. And the reunion was kind of fucking awkward because there was like absolutely nobody to talk to. Everyone I was friends with, they didn't show up at all. And yeah, it was just completely crazy, honestly. But I felt more hope, you know, and more welcome in that second school and the first one. Because, like, I got 40K, you know, 4K in one month or something, like, insane, you know. And the other one, I only got 10 or 12K. So it was more cheaper and economical, you know. And I just, like, I lost a lot of, like, important milestones. I don't even know at the time I own shoelaces, you know. But like I just missed out on a bunch of social shit, you know, and I haven't been able to, you know, do a lot of other things, you know. And my voice is all fucked, you know. My voice is shot. And I actually don't regret recording myself every day. Maybe that's why I fucked my lungs up. But I think no, I just like one day started hurting as shit. And yeah. Yeah, now I all fucking, I don't know anymore. It's really shit. You know, it's just fucked. I don't know what the fuck to do. I think I have to get an MRI scan or something, cause like I'm going back there in 10 days anyways to get it checked out. You know, cause they have to. You know, cause like your lungs are fucked, and I've fucking tinnitus. I have fucking. You know, like this year has been the worst in my life. I haven't gotten any friends. I haven't gotten any visits. I haven't gotten a single girlfriend. All the women I snap with just completely, they either streak or they're not really interested in, you know, getting to know me, or they just like don't think they know me. And yeah, my lungs are starting to hurt, so I have to just stop recording. But yeah, it just feels like 1,000 knives all the time. It's really shit. I can't talk for more than 20 minutes, you know. That's it. That's all I can do. I used to talk for like fucking 3 hours, you know, every day, you know, or maybe two. Now I'm unable to do that, you know. And I don't know what the fuck to do, man. Like, people with asthma can only live for like a certain amount of time, I've heard, so I'm kind of fucked, honestly. I don't know if this is the genetic kind or this is the damage kind, and that's the problem, you know. That's pretty much it. I can't talk for more. I used to make recordings. I could talk for like 1.5 hours, no stress, you know, 3 hours, you know, every day. And I think that might have done something with my lungs, maybe. I maybe stressed them out too much. But I also have like an idea that it would still go to shit anyways if it didn't do anything. I'm not sure. That's pretty much it. Your day breaks, your mind aches. You find that all her words of kindness lingers on when she no longer needs you. Your day breaks, your mind aches. You find that all her words of kindness linger on when she no longer needs you. She wakes up, she makes up, she takes her time and doesn't feel she has to hurry. She no longer needs you. In her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears, cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You want her, you need her, and yet you don't believe her when she says love is dead. She thinks she needs, you think she needs you, and in your eyes you see nothing. No line of love behind the tears, cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years. You stay home, she goes out. She says that long ago she knew someone, but now he's gone. She doesn't need him. Your day breaks, your mind aches. There will be times and all the things she said she will fill your head. You forget her, and in her eyes you see nothing. No sign of love behind the tears, cried for no one. A love that should have lasted years.